Well, what's up, you guys, man? You know who it is, man. It's Mr. Insta. Well, what's up with boxing? Oh, my God, last night was not what I expected to happen. I hear all these, I had to, after the fight, man, I watched it again on YouTube. I watched it like 3 times already. And the reason why I kept looking at it, of course, Lamont Roach versus Gervonta Tank Davis. I couldn't believe it. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. And shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. Shout out to, because I was listening to Blue Blood a lot early this morning. And Showbiz, shout out to Showbiz. And I was listening to him a lot. And Dante's Boxing. Shout out to all those guys, man. I was just listening to all this, the commentating and everything, what everybody was saying. And I'm a big Tank fan. And last night, that wasn't Tank. No disrespect to Lamont Roach. No disrespect at all. It was a hell of a fight. But I don't think that wasn't Tank, man. That wasn't Tank. To me, that wasn't Tank. It wasn't the Tank that I done seen fight when he fought Frank the Ghost Martin. It just wasn't him. I don't know what was going on inside that ring. I just think the familiarities of each other, them being in the amateurs growing up together, they kind of like boys. They kind of like family on the low to me. And it just seemed like it wasn't Tank. Tank wasn't there. I just feel like he mentally he just wasn't there. And fighters, soon as they start talking about retirement, soon as they start talking that, it feel like they lose a little bit of that fire, that dog that you need. And I feel like Tank shouldn't have said that. It was kind of like premature. And everybody say Lamont Roach won, I think 7-5. And it was a good fight, man. I ain't gonna say he got robbed. I just think it was to me personally, I had Tank knocking Lamont Roach out in the eighth or ninth round, and I was definitely wrong. And dude got hammers. He can pop, but I just think Tank need to reevaluate some things. I don't know what's going on with him, but he need to reevaluate some things, and I think he need to double back. And yes, I think he needs to do that rematch immediately and get that dog, get that fight back in him. And his coaches, I don't know what was going on inside of that, on the side in his corner, but it was a lot, going back and forth. And I just think he just need to just get back with his regular coach, Coach Calvin, get back in there. No disrespect to the other guy. I think they a wonderful team, but he just need to get back and get that dog, get that Baltimore back in him. And him talking and having these interviews, talking about, therapy and all that. He just need to get that fight back in him, that good energy. And it was just, man, it was a good fight, but I would want to see that rematch for sure. And he need to get that dog back in him, man. It's something was going on. That didn't look like Tank to me. Not in my opinion, that didn't look like Tank, man. He need to, I don't know, go find himself, get back get that energy, get that, just get that hunger back, man. And that's the thing with boxing, man. Once you lose that hunger, that kind of, that dog, you kind of, fall back a little bit, and he need to get that back. It's too early. He only 30 years old, got a lot of upsides, and he's talking about fighting Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia again. He has to get that back if he's going to do that. But first, I really think he needs to rematch Lamont Roach, because Lamont Roach was on it. He was, I don't know what Tank came in there, he took him lightly. I don't even think Tank trained. He trained, but I don't even think he trained like that I think it took a lot for him to get up for this fight. I just don't think he was up for this fight, in my opinion. I don't think he was up for Lamont Roach. I don't think he was just up for it. I think he took it lightly, and I think if they do the rematch, I think you will see a different Tank, in my opinion, for sure. But no, like I said, no slacker, no disrespect to Lamont Roach. Him and his father, they did an excellent coaching. They did an excellent job. But in his corner, his dad was telling him to mimic Tank. If Tank get low, you get low too. You fight low. He start fighting tall. It was a mirror. You know what I'm saying? It was just a mirror of each other. If you know, he was just mimicking him. You could see it if you really watch it over and over. I just watched it 3 times. I'm probably gonna watch it again. But that's his dad told him, like, if he fight low, you go low. It was just like a mirror. So, and then shout out to Gerald Russell Jr. He did his thing, man. He was a good fight. The card was decent. The card was decent. J. Rock Williams, it was decent, but he lost. But it was a good, decent fight. But the fight card wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. But like I say, man, it just wouldn't. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that last night. And all these people just, I'm looking at stuff on YouTube. They're going back and forth. It's a lot of people saying Tank lost and all this other stuff. And he, you know, I just think it just wasn't Tank, and I think it was a draw in my opinion. It should have been a draw, but it was even to me. It wasn't like nobody did like just outstanding. But when Tank took that knee, that was a count. That should have been a knockdown. But he said he had something in his eye. I don't know. That's kind of fishy there, but we'll see. But make sure you guys follow me on YouTube. What's up with boxing? You know who it is, man. It's your guy, man, Mr. Insta. I'm here at work. I just wanted to come on here, do my little spiel real quick. Get at y'all in a minute, man.